Hello everybody and welcome to IBS Diary week 10. This is like double figures now. I never thought I'd get this far. I don't know if I even thought I'd be alive after 10 weeks, but I'm
very
here.
optimistic.
No. And also, Mark is back because I thought he did really well last week.
I'm rewarded, I'm allowed back.
Yeah, so pat on the back to him, and you know, you guys seem to like him being in the video and having a different viewpoint from me on IBS and everything, so he's back. So this week I have been away for nearly the entire week in London. So I've left this one just on his own, and I've also had a few days, I think like 3 days without Simprove, and I couldn't help it. I actually couldn't help it because
fridge.
I had no fridge and I really didn't know what to do about it because I was staying in a hotel in London and it was a bit difficult. And I have to say, in some respects, I don't know if it was a mental thing, but I think I felt the difference. Like, I was finding some things that I ate a bit more tricky to digest, and I went out for quite a lot of meals whilst I was in London, and it was a bit of a struggle. As you all know, going out for meals can be a bit of a struggle with IBS, and it really was for me whilst I was there. But I've come back now, and I'm back on Simprove, and I'm starting to feel better again. And I'm sure, like, when I went away, it wasn't the Simprove, like, not taking it that affected me, because I've been taking it for 10 whole weeks now. So it's probably built into my system, and it probably did help. But the whole thing of being away from home and everything really did make my stomach sort of just struggle that little bit more. So enough of that now. We're not here today to talk about that. We're here to talk about the FODMAPs FODMAPs. Now, I don't know what FODMAPs actually stand for because it's really long-winded. Do you know?
Fermentable oligosaccharides digestive something. I learned it from Dr. Nick Reed, he's great.
Yeah, Dr. Nick Reed is an awesome IBS kind of doctor. We see him at the allergy show every single year, and I read some of his stuff, and if you want to know more about IBS stuff and, I don't know, his viewpoint and everything on it, you really should check him out because he's really, really good, and I just really like him. He's a nice man.
I'm sure most of you have heard about FODMAPs and stuff,
Yep.
but it's basically just like the diet itself just consists of a long list of foods that you probably shouldn't eat. And they are foods that are kind of more susceptible to ferment in your gut.
The thing is that one of the things that a lot of you guys have said to me is, have you tried the low FODMAP diet? And to a degree, yes, I have, but to another degree, no, I haven't, because I just find it so hard. And like, I'll take my pretend hat off to you if you have actually kept up and done the FODMAP diet, the low FODMAP diet, because like, it seems bloody hard. Like, there is so much that you can't eat. There's so much I can't eat anyway, and then to add on top of that all these other things is just, it just can't happen. It can't.
You're supposed to like stick to the FODMAP diet for a while, and the aim is to like reintroduce foods that you can't really digest.
Yeah.
But never have I been able to reintroduce foods and actually not have any problems still. It's more like I stick to the FODMAP diet and I never reintroduce anything because they just don't agree with me.
I think that is the problem, is that the FODMAP diet makes sense completely if you are able to reintroduce foods over time, because it's like sort of a short-term thing. Like, it can be like for a fairly decent period of time that you have to take them out of your diet, but it's still short-term in the grand scheme of your whole life. Whereas for us, both of us, we find that there's a lot of foods that we just cannot eat, and I've tried to reintroduce them. Like I was saying about the other week about having tomatoes, and we tried and it failed so badly.
Days of pain.
Yeah, days and days and days of pain. So it really isn't the case like that for us at all.
Like the same thing for me for red meat. I just cannot eat it.
No.
If I wanted to reintroduce it, it's just not worth it.
That's the
I
thing,
don't want it
like,
anymore.
No, that is the thing.
It.
Like, recently we've been having a bit of pastrami, which is like red meat, but it's so thin and so sort of small amounts in like a sandwich or something that you've been able to tolerate that. But then to go from that to like a steak or some pork sausages or something is just not something that I'm just not even prepared to allow that to happen, because the pain that he gets in and the discomfort and all the other stuff that comes with it is just not cool, is it?
No, not at all. So in terms of IBS FODMAP kind of thing, what is the worst item of food you could possibly eat that would give you the most pain, the most IBS attack?
Basically, this is an onion. If I ate an onion, I think I would quite possibly die. If I ate a tiny bit of onion...
Yeah, just like a little bit chopped up.
Yeah, like it would be so bad. Raw onion would be the absolute worst thing in the whole entire world, because anything that's like raw vegetables and stuff, basically, if I wanted to be one of these people on a raw diet, I just could not live at all, could I?
Your stomach just wouldn't digest anything.
It's just stupid. So for me, I'd say onions are probably one of the worst, and also quite often a large range of like legumes, sweet corn, that sort of thing. Anything also that is like classed as like a smelly food, so something like cabbage, sprouts, things that I absolutely love. Like sprouts for me are the best vegetable in the entire world, and I freaking love them. And they're not just for Christmas Day, they're for every day of the year in my opinion, but not anymore.
They don't love you.
They do not love me. So if I had a stir fry of onion, sprouts, cabbage and other stuff,
I think I would just like sign you off work for like a month.
yeah, I don't.
Just like, she'll be back in 4 weeks.
Yeah, so if like I'm having a bad time, maybe I should just eat all that and then I'll just have to hide in my bed. But no, in all honesty, those are the complete worst things for me. And I'm pretty sure, similarly for you, some of those things do apply.
Our IBS isn't identical, but
No,
in terms of those things, just no.
Yeah, like...
Just no.
Okay, so in the description below, I'm going to leave a link to sort of a bit of info about the low FODMAP diet. Basically a list of stuff that is like high FODMAP, so that you know what you shouldn't be eating and what you should be eating, just in case you don't know all the details and stuff. Yeah, I thought that might be kind of helpful and much better than me listing off the stuff, because if I'm honest, there are so many things that a FODMAP diet will say no.
Yeah, just kiss most of the food
and that would be quite boring, just me listing it all. So thank you very much for watching this video. Week 10 is over. Week 11, week 11 is coming right up, and then it's going to be week 12, which is the end of my sort of trial period with Simprove, which is kind of scary, kind of exciting, kind of, I don't know, like what am I going to do with my life? I've been going on about this IBS diary forever. But I just want to say thank you very much for watching, and we will both probably, well, let us know if you want Mark to be in videos again. We'll probably see you in 1 week's time, so see you soon. Like and subscribe. We love you. Goodbye.